Hey everybody, it's Jamie from No Getting Off This Train, and in today's video, let's go to Aldi to see what new and healthy items are there this month. Okay, yes, I got my hair cut again. I have been wanting a pixie cut for the longest time, and the last two times I went, they just didn't get it right. They didn't even give me a pixie cut. But I went to a different place this time, and the lady was like my haircut soulmate. She did amazing. So I'm super happy about it. Anyway, I went to Aldi a couple days ago to check out what was new. I do about 80% of my shopping at Aldi, as you can see from my other grocery hauls. So I kind of tend to notice when new things appear, and they tend to do it maybe once a month or every couple months or something. Also, depending on the season. And it's October, so that means lots of pumpkin and even a couple of Thanksgiving stuff. But today I wanted to show you some of the things that I found. I haven't tried all of them yet. Some of them I may not even try, like a lot of the keto stuff and things, but I wanted to show you what was there in case maybe you haven't been to Aldi recently, you don't know it's there, or I'm showing you also just some different healthy finds that I've tried and that I've liked as well. So let's go into the store and let's see what's new. It was around 10 a.m. or so when I stopped into Aldi, so thankfully it wasn't all that busy. The first place right when I walk in has some of the refrigerated, convenience stuff. Up here, they had a couple of different, pre-cooked meats. This one was a seasoned smoked pulled pork with barbecue sauce. Served, I think, 3, it said, and so all you have to do is heat it up and serve it with buns or whatever. That one looks pretty good. I don't think it's new, but I don't think I've seen it recently. They also have cauliflower crust pizza. Has anyone ever tried this? And if so, how is it? I mean, they look pretty good, a little bit on the expensive side. Pretty good in calories and nutrition info, gluten-free, that sort of thing. It looked pretty good. I may have to try it sometime. Now, next up, Aldi has a bunch of different salad kits, and these are just pre-made kits with the lettuce and different toppings, salad dressing, that sort of thing. Now, it's kind of expensive at $3.29, and it only makes 2 or 3 servings, but if you buy this instead of buying the romaine lettuce, I mean, you're more likely to use this up. And they have all sorts of different flavors. They had the sunflower chopped salad kit, the Caesar. They had a buffalo chicken, which actually was the Dole brand, or not buffalo chicken, buffalo ranch. But yeah, they also had a sweet kale and an Asian as well. Now, like I said, I don't buy these very often. I think I've done it once. Some of them are a little higher in sugar just because of the dressing. But if you're only using it for one meal, totally a good idea. And then down below, they also have some pre-made single serve salads. These are pretty recent, I think, and they had 2 different kinds. This one was just a chef salad, so it had turkey, ham, cheese, had the ranch dressing. They're a pretty good size, actually, and for $2.89, it's not a bad little lunch. And the other kind they had was a Caesar. It was a chicken Caesar, actually. So both of those look pretty good, and I would definitely recommend those. I have a couple of clients who buy those just for quick lunches. Over in the bread section, they have a lot of new stuff. First, this pita. I didn't realize that they had whole wheat pita until a few weeks ago. I try to make most of my bread items whole wheat just for the extra fiber. And I was so happy to see that this is on their regular rotation now. They also have protein wraps. This one was a red pepper hummus, but they also have an original flavor. 12 grams of protein, only 7 grams of net carbs, extremely high in fiber as well. So if you're kind of low carb, this might be a good option for you. I have not tried this one yet either. They have so many different kinds of wraps as well. They have an actual keto-friendly one. This one was the multi-seed, and it felt, I don't know, kind of flimsy, the wraps would fall apart fairly easily. And I mean, 70 calories, that's not bad. Definitely lower in carbs. They're a little on the expensive side too. They're like 3 something. Here are actual low carb tortillas from their Fit and Active. And like it says, 4 grams of net carbs. It's less than $3 for this package, which really isn't too bad. And then lastly, oh my gosh, flatbread. I can't remember the last time they had flatbread. And I used to have to go to Walmart to buy all of these, but now that they have flatbread here, like on their regular rotation, I'm excited. I get to buy it here for a lot cheaper. Oh, and then they also have protein bread for anyone who's on keto or whatever. Tons of 10 grams of protein per slice. That is huge. And the slices were nice and thick. I have not tried them yet myself, so again, if you have tried it, let me know. It's $3.99 for one of those big loaves. In the snack section, so much new keto stuff, seriously. And they have these keto cookies. They had chocolate chip, and they also had snickerdoodle. They were $2.99 for a small package like this. I believe it served 3, but that could be, a small little treat option if you're on the keto diet. Over in the dairy section, they have creamer. And because it's October, they have pumpkin spice creamer. When I was last here, they only had the almond milk type of the pumpkin spice, and it's pretty good. I bought it. The only problem is it's not very creamy, and I like my creamer to be a little on the creamy side. So I mix it with a little bit of half and half, and it's pretty good. They also have their Delightfully Pure and vanilla and hazelnut. They sometimes get the chocolate mint or something in the Christmas time, but those are very few ingredients, a little bit of sugar, pretty good. They have iced coffee, the cold brew, the Califia Farms. They have pumpkin spice. Up there they have like a regular dark roast, I think. Then they have Starbucks as well. And they have an entire like fall section with all sorts of treats. You saw the apple chips up there, different pumpkin breads. The bagels are where it's at though. So as you can see, they have mostly the harvest kind, which is really good, but the real star of the show is the pumpkin. And as you can see, there's more harvest than pumpkin. So if you want the pumpkin bagels, you need to go out like right away and get them because they do not last long at all. Now, this is a huge section of all the snack bars and protein bars. I have not been over in this section very much recently just because I get all my stuff at Mr. Mac's grocery outlet. But they have a lot of cool new things. These keto bars here, they have macadamia nut and then the strawberry. They look fairly good. I mean, it's expensive, $4.99 for 4 of these bars. But, I mean, they look like they'd be pretty good for those on a low-carb diet. If you've tried any of these, let me know. Also, over here, they have other different keto bars. They had the chocolate coconut macaroon. They had the salted caramel, and this one over here was like chocolate brownie, and yep, chocolate almond brownie. That sounds amazing. Once again, there's 4 bars in each package for $5.99, so a little on the expensive side. Underneath, they have all sorts of, they call them keto friendly, I think, of these kind of snack bars. Quite a few different flavors there. And then down below, they also have protein bars. Now, some of those protein bars are more meant for like people who work out a lot and maybe who have just gone through a really big weightlifting workout or whatever. Because one of them has like 16 grams of sugar in it, which is totally fine after a workout because you need to restore your carbs. I mean, you can eat it as a regular snack as well, but I think that's what these were meant for. They look pretty good though. They have a cookie dough flavor, they have like a honey sort of flavor, and then they have another type of protein bar right next to it, which is like 20 grams of protein. 4 of them in there for $3.99, which is not bad. That one's the caramel chocolate nut, or 24 grams, not 20. But yeah, again, those are mostly for like after a workout or something. Maybe not necessarily as a regular snack, but definitely for exercising. And then more high protein bars. These are $5.69 for 6 of them, and that's not bad. That one's the chocolate peanut butter, and they also have like a chocolate mint down there. And it's pretty much the same thing. Protein bar is good for after a workout. The other bars up here are, you can tell like they're sort of like a knockoff of the name brand. Like this Elevation Max bar is basically an RX bar, the chocolate sea salt flavor. I have not tried this brand yet, so if you have, let me know. $4.99 for 4 bars, which is definitely cheaper than the RX bar, but it's got pretty much the same ingredients in it, which is good. The chocolate sea salt, by the way, is my favorite RX bar, so I would highly recommend you try those. The ones right next to them are the Aldi version of Lar bars. They have peanut butter and they have apple pie. I don't think I've had the apple pie one, but I've had the peanut butter, and those are amazing. And then on the other side, you can tell they look like Kind bars. It's the Elevation only. They have a few different flavors there as well, so those are fairly good snack bars too. And then down below here, they have what's called protein meal bars. I don't know if they're supposed to be like a meal replacement because they're only 170 calories. I would definitely recommend you get more calories than that for a meal. But I suppose if you wanted to eat one of those along with a couple of other things, that would be okay. Otherwise, definitely not quite a meal replacement. Now, I went to the like special finds aisle. They had some really cool looking soup, like this pumpkin maple bisque or bisque. How do you say that? I should have looked it up. Anyway, it looked pretty good. There is a lot of added sugar in that though. So that could be like maybe a once in a while kind of dinner. Still looks pretty good though. And on the other side, they have a pumpkin and butternut squash pasta sauce. I still have some pumpkin tortellini in my freezer. So I may have to go back next time and grab one of those and like make both of those together and see how that is. But they were like, I forget, like $2 or $3 for each of those. And for you gluten-free peeps, they have lasagna noodles made of yellow lentils and green lentils. They look pretty awesome and definitely nifty for those who are gluten-free. They are, I believe, $2.89 or $3.89. So yeah, it's kind of expensive, but $3.59, yes. But for gluten-free, you kind of expect that. Speaking of gluten-free, they also have new types of pasta. They have red lentil rotini and they have black bean penne. Both of those look awesome. I've had some of their gluten-free pasta before, and it's, you know, it's basically pasta. It tastes just like it, has the same texture and everything. Right next to it, they have a vegan mac and cheese, which looks pretty cool. They've had that a couple of times before as well. And right next to that, they have some new types of pasta sauce. Looks like 4 cheese. They have organic, and then they also have regular. Next up in the baking section, now this is not new, but I've recently discovered it myself, flaxseed. A lot of you said that flaxseed is the coolest thing ever, and now I agree. This stuff has a ton of omega-3s, lots of fiber, and good healthy fats. I've been adding these to like all of my baked goods. Chia seeds is another good one. It's also a good source of healthy fats and fiber, and I usually make like chia seed pudding out of that and stuff. Over here, they have some new flavors of coffee for the fall. They have pumpkin, obviously, and they have maple. If I hadn't have bought that huge 5-pound bag of coffee at Mr. Max, I'd totally pick some up here. Aldi brand coffee is actually pretty good, and I think I've had the pumpkin one before, and that one is not bad. Now over in their deli type section, they have different snack containers. This one, it's an adult Lunchable, like a charcuterie board, basically. This one has like salami, provolone, and breadsticks. This one's like 300-ish calories, so it's more of like a lunch, I guess. Over here on the other side, they actually have little snack containers, and these have nuts and dried fruit and cheese. And what's cool about this is that it comes in a 3-pack. So you get a little bit more for your money. I think it's $2.89 for this 3-pack, and it was about the same price for one of those lunch ones. So those are pretty cool. I don't know if Allison would enjoy any of these. I may have to buy one for her and see how she likes them. Maybe not the pepper jack. She's not into spicy cheese. Over in the frozen section, they have a couple of new things. These harvest grain bowls. There is the Southwest, and then there was the Italian, I believe. Now, I don't think they're vegan, but it says meat-free. 13 grams of protein in that one. So that would make for a pretty good, like really quick lunch, kind of like a healthier microwave dinner. And on the other side, they have pumpkin spice waffles. They're only $1.99. So I think I'm going to have to pick up one of those. As you can see, they're expecting to sell a lot of them. So I should probably act fast. And over here, they have some low-carb wraps. They have the cheese wraps, which look pretty cool. And then these egg wraps. Has anybody tried them? How are they? I mean, I turned them around to look at them, and they look a little, different, I guess. But hey, if it works and if it tastes good, that's awesome. It's only 30 calories for one of these wraps. Lastly, in some of the freezer sections, they have these grilled chicken strips, which really are really good for those individual or those salad bags that I showed you earlier. Just heat those up and throw some on the salad and you've got yourself a really easy dinner. And then the last thing I found were these bowls right here. These are some different lunch bowls as well. This one is chicken and quinoa. I may have to buy one of those for a video soon. But yeah, that is basically most of the new items I found at Aldi. Leave me a comment and tell me what are some new things that you've seen at your Aldi. Either things that you've already tried or things that you want to try soon. I really need to get some of those pumpkin bagels. I kind of missed out last year. I got those harvest ones, but I totally missed out on the pumpkin. So I got to get some of those. And then if they have any pumpkin cream cheese, I am going after that as well. I might do this once a month or every couple of months or so, just depending on like how much new stuff Aldi gets. If you want to see something like that, let me know. If you have not subscribed yet, go ahead and do so right now and like this video and ring that bell, and that way you'll be notified when more videos like this come out, as well as my other grocery hauls, recipes, and meal planning tips. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you later. Did you know I offer one-on-one nutrition coaching? Whether your goal is to lose weight, eat healthier, or just want to know how to get started, I can help. You can schedule a free weight loss discovery call by using the link in the description. Thanks for watching, and I can't wait to chat with you.